So we assaulted the mansion of Heinz, rescued a friend, met an old acquaintance who decided
Oh
to
God.
disappear beyond a familiar portal-like opening, as well as possibly release some dark entity into the world. Who knows? And I think last time you had found your wagon, saw it in it, but that was the last thing you saw. Was Raven the Soul Eater, kind of giving you a. That's not really a salute, but just like a see you around as the portal closed, coming out.
Good old fashioned wink and a nod.
Mhm. And that's where you find yourselves in the cold night as a mansion is beginning to engulf in flame.
Kumbaya, motherfucker.
So they are connected. It seems.
Yes, quite. And Rayron has just been here to watch, as it were. I think we have an owlbear to get back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Start heading out that direction. Technically, my character sheet has already taken a long rest.
Right.
So shall we get a rest in once we get to Rosala
Fine.
tonight? Is there any other business?
I did
right,
not
yeah,
pull
the
up my
ding.
sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, did you finish leveling up, Brian?
Oh, I did. Just also
Okay.
noting I have health again.
Yeah.
Probably spell slots. Oh no, my slots didn't go up.
Oh boy. Sounds like a personal problem.
Well,
So what are
anyway,
your
long
plans?
rest does sound
Because
great.
yeah, this where are you long resting? This building will be it has caught fire, has not caught attention.
I think we're hoping to ride off into the night. And
Right, we're-
into a long rest.
Yeah, we are first going to Ursula and the
Yeah.
cart, which we have
Mhm.
hidden somewhere
course.
slightly outside of town. So that we're definitely heading away from the building ASAP.
Great.
I think we're just trying to get to a rest as soon as possible because all of our character sheets have been rested already.
I understand that. I'm just saying,
So
just narratively. I mean that sure, but just narrative-wise, what your goals were.
We're getting away from the building, getting to the cart and Ursula, and riding a bit into the night until we find what feels like a comfortable and safe spot with some distance from the town.
I mean, there's plenty of areas along this road you've
Exactly.
stopped before, so.
Yep.
I mean, how long do you want to ride out tonight before you decide to stop?
I don't think too far, right? Because we're not doing too well, and
Right.
I think we weren't. It's hard to remember, but
No, we were all left up. Yeah.
I assumed as much.
So yeah, let's go with 2 hours.
Great. And you can make camp there, and certainly can long rest.
For sure. Ah.
What did I gain?
No dream guardians.
Re-roll a saving throw.
I feel like I've woken up with a second wind available to me today. That's weird.
I feel positively radiant after all that.
I can only show you the door.
Mm-hmm.
Where you go from here is a choice leave to you. Yeah, I Frankenstein that up. Go ahead.
So, we have taken care of one of our major issues that we have been dealing with. We have caused another major issue to deal with in the future. Gives a side eye to Aranoa. But, however, I have no way of knowing where or how to go about doing that. I think, though, that we still have some coins on us. And more vengeance to be had. Or do we want to get Did we bring Justice with us? We got Justice with us,
I
right?
assume you did. It would be
Yep.
really weird if you didn't.
Exactly.
I
Or
mean, she's not well enough to travel on her own, right? We gotta bring
Right.
her back home.
I think that's a
Mhm.
good idea. That's what did we say? We said that's like 3 or so days out, if I remember correctly. 3.5, something like that.
It's 3 days away. Yeah.
So
Easy
That's
enough
fair.
journey as well.
along the way, shall we perform some magical surgery, Aranoa?
Yeah.
Just consisting of removing, and this should be the easy part, is removing the arcane propulsion arm, which is functionally a prosthetic and a perfect one, and replacing my old arm into its place, which we have, in our inventory or whatnot.
Mhm.
And
I kept all the
Oh.
screws.
I really appreciate that, Aranoa. That's very kind of you.
It's responsible of me. I
Fair,
don't.
but I could have taken that responsibility myself,
Well.
it feels, and you took it upon yourself. And
You know, I got a lot of little pockets. You just got the big one on your back.
And yeah, putting the nub of the arcane propulsion arm up to Justice's arm nub, and the magic should work from there.
Oh, it will.
Yeah. I will remove that from my character sheet. Cool.
Could I have used downtime over this travel? I mean, are we doing the whole travel?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, sorry. Never mind.
What?
No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you can use it. It's spoilers. This will be a safe journey back.
Oh,
to
cool.
CK.
Okay.
So do you have scrolls to roll for, or you just copying something? What's going on with you?
I have a scroll of comprehend languages. That's first level. All of these are first level that I'm saying, except for the cantrip, which is acid splash. But I have comprehend languages, silvery barbs, tensor's floating disc, shield, and then acid splash. So
Wow.
What about create water? I think that's a first
true. That's a
level.
first level spell. Yeah,
Nice.
there's that one out of the spell shard. Shard spell.
So that was 5 spells total. Is that accurate?
6 if we include create water.
Mm-hmm. So that's total 12 hours, which over the course of 3 days should be very doable in a cart. 300 gold total, and you'll have to roll 5 times for those spells. The ones on scrolls.
What do I roll?
It's at the bottom here, the last paragraph. It's DC equal to. It's an Arcana check of 10 plus the spell level. And whether or not you succeed or fail, the scroll is destroyed.
Should I have gotten to choose 2 new skills proficiencies?
No, that's not how multi-classing works, unfortunately.
Okay.
I would have loved it too. because I am
I'm
hours
like,
away.
damn, I'm not proficient in Arcana, but okay.
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck.
Do we have any kind of guidance or something that we can help you out with these roles?
Can I
Speaking
do
of
guidance on myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, I'm pretty
All
sure.
right, great. I'll guidance myself.
And these are over the course of hours. So you'll be able
Mhm.
to.
As long
Yeah.
as you're willing.
Of course. What the fuck else was I about to check though? I
To
have
keep
my.
track of which spell you're rolling at which time, because you might not get something.
Does this
One
count as
willing
an
creature.
ability check or saving throw?
Ability check.
Okay, so I could use Flash of Genius if I need it. And
How often do you have access to that?
I have 3 of the. No, sorry, 4 of those
In one day?
in one day.
This is over the course of 3 days.
Okay,
So you
There
should
you
be
go.
able to use one for each, if you want to.
if I want.
Makes sense to me.
Knowledge from a past life. Let's see.
So
Ability check that
DC
uses a skill.
This is Arcana.
Yeah, this is Arcana.
Then there
So
you go.
DC 11 for everything except the cantrip, which is still just 10, I believe. Does that sound all correct?
Sounds correct to me, except for the Create Water, which shouldn't require a roll because it's out of a spellbook.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go in order on my spell, or sorry, on my
Sure.
inventory. The first one is Comprehend Languages. I'm gonna use my knowledge from a past life. Oh no, I haven't even used the guidance yet. Sorry, I
Correct.
do that first.
10, 11.
Precise.
Success. Next
Woo.
is
I'm not going to woo every time, that's the last one.
thanks. Next is Silvery Barbs. Let me roll that d4 again.
There you go.
All right, great. Next is God, my inventory list is so long. Tensor's Floating Disc. Oh, just for kicks and giggles. That one's in there like in indelible ink or something. Next is the shield spell. Great, love that. And acid splash is last. All right.
Yay. That was not a
Ooh.
woo.
Easy breezy.
Thank you for your patience.
I will ask you this, Aranoa,
What?
because as a wizard player, I get curious about these things. You're saying you're not going to use the shard as your spell book. You're going to instead try to incorporate that as a conduit into
Yeah.
Steel Defender. What
Mhm.
are you using as a spell book? How do you go about maintaining your spell book? What's your spell book
Oh
like?
shit, good question.
There's a whole ass video on the subject.
There's
I
a
need
lot
time
of
to think.
options. Fair
I
enough.
need time to
yeah.
think.
There's a lot more to play with than you might first think about. Because
Well, yeah, and I gotta start looking through my my inventory list and everything else I have going on because there's a lot going on.
fair enough.
Well, with that, I'd say you can easily make it back to the town of Mayfield. Is there anything you want to do here besides dropping your friend off?
Oh boy. No, yeah, I don't really have much. Visit the couple old haunts in an hour or two while we're in town. Unless anybody has any other reason to stay longer.
I feel the need to apologize to Justice one more time. So if it
She'll
wasn't
raise
for... Sorry?
Go ahead. No, please be my guest.
I'm sorry. If it wasn't for us, this would have never happened to you.
She'll just wave you off with her new hand. Not
Oh,
in
and
a
I do.
fuck you way, just like it ain't no thing kind of way. As she makes her way down the thoroughfare back
Be-
towards the jail.
Before I let her go, I do explain that, like, oh, there is a way of you can shoot that arm off and it pops right back to you. It's kind of
Halfway
a weird weapon.
Yeah. I figured that was all happening
Yeah.
on the trip over.
Probably, but I just wanted to make it clear. You never know.
Wait, hold on. What does this arm do again?
It's the arcane propulsion arm, so it's basically like a rocket punch that comes back automatically. A D8 rocket punch. It acts like a thrown weapon as far as.
With chain.
Oh, you gave her that.
No. I still have the
No.
kunai with chain. That's a different weapon. I still have that one. This was just the rocket punch arm. Arcane propulsion arm, I believe, was the name of the item, and I think it's a real one.
Right. The way you're describing it, I thought it was different than that.
I mean, I could be wrong. Let me double check.
I thought it was. You're describing it as one of those comical, like boxing glove type situations,
Kinda, yeah.
and I thought it was different.
It's arcane propulsion armor. Maybe it was a made-up thing because this is a suit of armor.
No,
Okay.
no,
No, it
it's
wasn't a
this.
made-up thing. Okay.
Okay, I understand. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's rocketing. Okay, it's detaching. Okay, I got it.
That's my own flavor. I'm reading it now. I just like searched it on Google or whatever. I definitely added some of my own flavor to that for sure. But
Maybe, which is totally fine. At first I was thinking it was more like a Iron Man situation, but it's not.
Oh no, yeah, it leaves and comes back.
That's a totally different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Although that'd be cool too. Something that shoots beams or whatever. That's a whole other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry.
Maybe that will be my next arm.
Ooh, a detachable hand that turns into mage hand.
Kinda sick. Kinda love it. But I don't fuck with magic, so.
Arinoa took Mage Hand.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Any other business here?
No.
Boop.
No, probably should just go out and start getting vengeance.
Yeah, I think we gotta start making some moves.
I would like to actually offer up. I'm sure the town is doing pretty decently for itself, financials wise. But I'm going to leave. Let's go with 20 platinum behind.
Wow.
I'm going to leave 20 platinum behind for the reconstruction effort.
I think they'll name the jail after you for that one, Sheriff. That being said, speaking of maybe helping the town and leaving something behind, I do believe we will need to leave this cart here while we make our next bit of journey. I don't think it will fit through the portal. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So perhaps leaving the horses and the cart with the
It's the kind of opening that you can definitely get people through, and you can maybe finagle a large creature like a horse through it if you do it quick enough.
Yeah.
But that's about as good as it gets. It's a tight squeeze. You know, you can get them through, but it's hard. But yeah, the
player
cart
in
is
me
way too
really
big.
wants my horse because I'm like, but I don't know. It's just really regretting the mounted combatant thing because I've like never been able to use it
Aw.
because of all of our situations.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can get your horse through the portal.
I think we can try to get one horse through the portal, maybe two, but in the time that we have the portal open, getting all the horses through, maybe
So I
more.
know it's just
I
funny.
could reduce your horse so it can fit through.
And of course, there's ways like that around it too. But yeah, the cart is going to be too big.
Right,
So
right.
it would never get.
Right. That all being said, yeah, I think we
But
can
it
get
it
at least
it,
Ashtroth through.
it
Ashtroth?
doesn't. I don't know if it would be that helpful if we don't all have them. Like, uh,
But you are
speed
better on a horse.
wise, you know.
Speed-wise, sure, but horses are more than speed. They are companionship, and in your case, you just seem to function better atop one.
Well, I'll take it. Well, that the other worry is having to abandon it on the other side.
Well, don't do that.
Oh, if only life were that simple. Just don't
From
do
the
that. All right.
from the mouth of babes. Just don't do it.
And if you do, remember to remove its shoes, because those are very valuable.
Everything about my horse is valuable.
Of course, of course, of course.
The horse, the armor. Anyways, I suppose I'll try. We gotta go in with our best fighting chance, right?
Indeed. That being said, what should we do about her?
Like that's what I'm saying to you is as long as you're riding your horse through or whatever, you can get it through. It will get through. It just, you can't do much more than that.
No, I know it wasn't about that. It's all the things that I was mentioning of other reasons of why it just outside of wanting to use these skills that I have,
Mhm.
like I said, like it's awkward if I'm the only one riding and we're moving at a different pace or escaping and there's just many things. Yeah, that's all. It's not a normal, yeah, let's go on a trip, you know?
Plus, you being on a horse might have someone able to keep up with me, as I get into a lot of situations where I seem
True.
to be ahead of folk. It'd be nice to have
I mean,
someone
if
up there
I'm
with.
picking up what you're putting down, and you're intending to use a coin to go back to the place that the coin usually takes you, or has always taken you, then you know what that is going to be like there, right? So it's not like you're going to be inside of a hallway or something.
True.
Oh, yeah, no, I just meant who knows what's going to happen on the other side, and then if we have to get out quickly and whatever. There are many reasons why the horse may have to be left, that's all.
I hear your concern, and
It's
I
very
think that's
different
a
from
concern
running
that
away from a normal place, is all I'm saying,
sort of, but I think the dangers are quite. In some ways, the dangers are exactly the same. That's always a danger of having a other thing. Like Aranoa takes that risk in a way as every time with her steel defender as well.
Speaking of
In my
taking that
opinion.
risk and having
Yeah.
another thing, what do we think we should do about her at this point? She is Ursala, that is. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a picture on my screen and I realize that doesn't translate vocally.
Oh, we didn't talk about it, but because we maybe forgot, Li Hua has been with you as well. And
Oh,
is traveling
shit.
back with you, but is planning to stay here in Medfield for the time being.
I would have asked her, is there a reason that you've chosen Mayfield? It's a community we all love. Is there something that has inspired you to stay?
Nope. Just
Fair.
can't stay there, so I'm going with you guys for now.
You wouldn't be interested in helping us fight this crazy guy, would you?
Not really.
That is also fair. Well, enjoy. There's places, I'm sure. There's definitely going to be work to be had, and having someone strong like you in the community can only really strengthen it.
You're welcome to stay at my ranch if you wish.
We'll see.
You
Fair
could
enough.
go to my cabin in the woods, but there's a lot of traps around it, so
She's gonna start
only
walking
go if
as
you're
this is She can only
okay.
take so
Yep.
much
Nope.
simping at one time.
Cool. See ya.
Well, I guess we're on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Butter Sala, I mean, we've got my ranch.
Or my cabin in the woods.
I mean, there's like an enclosed
Mhm.
place,
Mhm.
or like a.
Do you have someone currently watching your ranch?
I know the very first time we left, I asked someone.
Yeah,
I assume that
you
still
asked.
stands.
Well, the funny thing about still stands.
Oh.
You
Oh, shit.
asked.
What's that the
I
guy's
forgot
name?
It
Still
went
stands?
down.
Huh?
Is it someone that died?
Yeah, you asked Egon, and he was
Oh.
watching it.
Oh
Um,
no.
Uh-oh.
But he's no more.
Oh. Well, we could
But lucky
find
for you,
someone.
his wife has now taken over his
Oh,
responsibilities in
okay.
that way. And if you
I
were to
was
go
gonna-
check on your ranch, you would find out that she's still tending your ranch in your stead as best she can.
Thank you. How much money do I have? I don't know if I made a deal with him or what. Monetarily
He was
wise.
kind of just a good soul.
But I'll give her. I've got a good amount. Like 100 gold? Is that like a good
Sure.
amount? I don't know.
That's a hell of a lot. That's a lot.
Okay. Thank you for your
Mhm.
for your troubles, and if you wouldn't mind continuing, I don't know how you feel about owlbears, or if you all feel like leaving her here. We got an owlbear to take care of.
I would be fine with leaving it if they seem comfortable with the situation after a little instruction from myself and Aranoa on care and eccentricities of Ursala specifically.
How does she feel about that?
Probably as comfortable as anyone might feel under the circumstances.
Visible nervous sweat.
But between her and the other people that you know here that do things, it can probably get done.
There we are.
And we let Ursala know that we'll be back. We'll be back. We always come back.
We always come back.
Let me roll a d20 real quick. She does not believe you. All right.
That's
Aw.
yeah.
That's what we tell the Lou before we leave.
Mhm.
We'll be
He
back.
does not believe you.
No.
Yep.
Oh man. Cool.
Yeah, we know.
All right. Pets taken care of. Spells learned. Maltese classed for those.
There's
of us
no
who are
place to buy like
Like home?
health potions or anything here, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Warren's does stock health potions
Let's see what
and
he
most
has.
mundane items.
Oh, I have 2 regular and 1 greater. Interesting. But can't hurt to have more, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look.
Uh, you want to go to Warren's?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You will find a familiar old gnome face behind a counter. Welcome. What can I get for you?
Definitely some health potions if you got them.
Oh, yep. I got about looks like a case, almost a full 2 cases worth.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So that's 11 total if you're interested.
How much are they again?
I want to say they're 50 gold a pop. Am
I
I
would
correct
take
on that?
I would take 3 of those, Warren.
They're regular health potions.
Yep.
I'll take 2.
Am I wrong on that price? I think that's true. I don't want to cheat you.
I fudged with the prices so much that they're whatever. I don't actually know anymore.
Maybe I should call it what it actually is instead of. Nope. How come?
Right.
How come it doesn't show up in the compendium?
Potion of healing?
Oh, because I have to type it out like that. Can't
Yeah,
put
it's
healing
stupid.
potion.
No, it won't like that.
That would be too easy.
Right.
This doesn't say. I'm gonna say it's 50 gold a piece.
Sounds
I'll-
good.
I'll take 2.
And do you happen to have anything in the way of ammunition available?
All right.
Perhaps rubber or magical?
Nope. Just
Fair
the
enough.
normal.
I will take a box of the normal
What kind is that again for you?
revolver, please.
Revolver.
Same for me.
Oh, sorry. How much was the potion of healing?
50.
50.
50 apiece.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna get me another 4 of those then.
Our boxes of revolver ammo's 10 pieces, or 10 bullets a piece, 5 gold per box.
How about rifle ammunition?
Still a box of 10, but 8 gold.
You have 3 in stock, right?
Sorry now?
Do you have at least 3 boxes available of ammunition, revolver?
Let me double check here. I got 7 boxes.
I will take 3 of those boxes, Warren. Thank you so much for your business today.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have 3 boxes of rifle bullets?
Well, let me check.
I'll also take 3 revolver. Unless, what do you use,
Sadly, I
Sheriff?
only got 2 boxes of rifle left.
Alright, well, I'll take them both then.
All right.
Or Sheriff, you use a crossbow?
Technically speaking, I'm on that hand crossbow shit right now. Except that I use my side knives far more frequently. Hold on, let me double check my ammunition stocks. Yeah, I got plenty of crossbow bolts right now. And revolver shots. I'm going to regret saying that at some point, I know it. But about 30 bolts and 25 revolver shots sounds pretty good when I've got bottomless psychic energy.
And just so you know, because I think you guys did take that Gatling gun, if I'm not mistaken, that
Ooh.
uses
right.
rifle ammo.
Oh.
Ooh. Can I retcon some time during that trip over?
Okay.
Can I have 14 hours left in my athletics training. Can I have knocked that out?
Probably.
I'm gonna say I have done that.
And we didn't ask, so I'm just going to let you know that it has 8 times.
I'm just
It
imagining
has
Howard
the
getting
Gatling
up.
gun currently on its, because it has like a bandolier that it gets fed
Ooh,
through.
yeah.
That has about 80 rounds on it.
Woo!
Did we want to attach that to the cart in some way, or do we just want to keep that kind of loose?
Were we talking about leaving it with the town as a form of defense?
Sure. That's also. Let's do that.
That just seems like a solid move all around. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a particular defensible building in town that we might be able to recommend, or should we leave that in the hands of justice?
Are you asking me or are you asking each other?
The group at large, generally, I don't know.
I think aiming towards the entrance of town is a good place to
What
start.
a greeting.
Yeah.
Welcome.
The
else.
only
Oh, there could
building
be a cover for it.
the only building that actually faces the entrance is the one all the way down at the end, which is the tavern.
Well, it could be like on the roof
Tavern
of
Inn.
a building that's next to the entrance of town, but
I'm just
I think
saying
on a
that's the
roof
only
is
building
good,
that
yeah.
directly faces
If
it.
we can get it up
Yeah.
there.
Everything
well,
else faces each other on
I
either
could
end
get
of
it
the
up
main
there.
road.
yeah. We could.
That being said, what are the
Magic.
first two buildings in town?
Let me just pull out a paper myself so I can fully remember.
Or should we just put it on a cheap cart so that they could wheel it around wherever they need
I
it?
was thinking that too.
Not a bad idea.
Okay, here's the paper. The first two would be. Oh, damn! This is not the paper, is it? This is the old paper.
The old pape. There's some old
Here's the
familiar
paper.
paper.
The first two buildings are a post office. As you enter, it is on your left side. There's a stockyard on your right side.
Well, if we're gonna do the building thing, I think the post office is the way to go there. In my
If you keep
opinion.
walking down that way, then there's the blacksmith on your right, the doctor's on your left, the jail's behind the blacksmith area. That makes sense.
Mississippi is also not a bad idea. Somewhere kind of closer to the middle of town, somewhere that could maintain it if necessary.
True.
And closer to the sheriff's office, which might have someone more trained on actually using the weapon, if we can find such a person.
Fine by me.
Yeah.
Shall we? Let's talk to Justice and see if she's on board with this plan. I think it's her town now, right?
If she wants it. She might not want to anymore.
That's fair.
That's interesting.
Right.
That's.
Saying it's her town?
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I just say shit sometimes, man. Don't pay
I
attention
know.
to me.
Oh, trust me. It's been years. It's been years. I know.
What, Matt?
Oh.
Oh.
So you're wanting to leave this Gatling gun in Mayfield with Justice.
With the plan
figure
to Mount
Figure
it
out
to
what
the.
to do with it.
Well, I think with the suggestion of mounting it to the blacksmith's roof, or possibly on a loose cart, kind of her call.
Right. Well,
You're in charge now. Bye.
she'll
Is
figure
what
it
we've
out.
been doing.
She'll get a hold of Darak and figure out if he wants something like that on his roof.
Yeah, exactly.
Back at Warren's.
Yeah.
My bad.
Now, Warren, you don't happen to have anything special that's coming. We're going on a pretty crazy adventure fighting some pretty bad guy. Well, one of his people came in and which one? Wait, they're the ones that. Let's see. Hines only kidnapped Justice, and they're the ones that killed people, right?
Wait, what?
There were 2 attacks that happened when we were gone, right?
Right.
Now I'm trying to remember what Silas's group was responsible for.
There was no
Silas
group.
fucked up the whole town and killed a bunch of people.
Okay, yeah.
Hines and the gang only came through for the kidnapping.
Got
That
it.
is correct.
That's what I thought. Okay, he's the one responsible for, coming in here and killing a bunch of people, and so we got to go take care of that. Do you have anything that might help us out?
Well, I got. Let me see here. Special to me. And he brings out like a little gun. It's a long gun case. He sets up on the table and kind of wipes it with a rag before he opens it up. I got this rifle here. It's a high caliber. That means it's going to use high caliber ammo, of course, not just your regular rifle ammo. That's about as special as I got out here.
I'm furiously looking for
Yeah.
the gun in the rules.
You probably won't find it there because it's in the general store.
The general store.
Let's see. Somebody has. What is the rifle that you have, Aaron?
Breech loading. Fucking hell.
A breech loading rifle?
Breech loading rifle, yeah.
Yeah, this. Let's see. Yeah, this is using high caliber rifle ammo. Or I guess it just says high caliber. Let me look at this ammunition real quick. Oh, that's why, because that is its own separate thing. So yeah, this is using high caliber ammo, which you guys haven't exactly come into contact with yet. It basically is doing, like where your rifle, I believe, is doing 2d6 piercing. This ends up doing 3d6 piercing.
Wow.
And instead of having a 80 240 range, it has 100 to 300 range.
Wow.
Essentially, from what I can understand here, it's like a sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Has a little more kick. It reloads on 2 instead of 4. So, yeah, it's a sniper rifle. If I had
Maybe if I'm playing with these guns in my head as a player, this would be the kind of weapon that you might start a fight with, get off its 2 powerful shots, and then switch over to your more reliable weapon once you get up closer. That's how I would picture using it. But also, I guess,
or someone that just positions themselves far away.
Yeah.
Snipering.
and yeah, they just stay far away the whole
Mhm.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe picking up spell sniper at some point as well to help out in other ways from that far distance, like that kind of bullshit. Interesting. It's interesting gameplay. Is all.
That's a mighty powerful gun. You don't have any ammo for it, though.
What? Of course I do.
Oh, I thought,
That would
thought
be.
you said you
wha-
didn't.
How could
We
I
didn't.
sell a gun with no ammo?
I don't believe we asked for the high caliber rifle ammo, right?
Nope. You
Mm-mm.
certainly did. High caliber ammo is a totally different animal.
It's made out of animal.
Well, huh? No. Salt, you got powder. No, I ain't getting the
Anyway,
science
how
of
much
it.
of the ammo do you have?
I got 12 boxes.
Ooh,
But
Jiminy
the high
Christmas.
caliber ammo is a little bit pricier. It's harder to come by. It's going to be 12. I mean, not 12. Sorry. It's going to be 10 gold a box.
And the weapon
Okay.
itself?
Weapon itself, well, normal retail, I'd say I'd have to sell it for 500 gold, but I like you guys and you've done a lot. I could probably knock off 50 gold, 450.
Knock off 450. Wow, what a deal.
Come on now, don't bust my ass here.
Goodness.
I mean, I think it's useful for us to have, even if we don't use it that often. I'm willing to put some money into this, even if I'm not the one using it.
That is fair. I can do the same. Just even at a distance, maybe take out a strong enemy without ever being seen. I think it could be useful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd throw in on it too.
Alright, that's 150 gold each, or 15 platinum.
I'll throw that in.
At a
Oh,
price
yeah?
of 450. And
How
then we
much
need
ammo
to,
do we want?
exactly, ammo. I don't see us using it all that frequently unless somebody really got a taste for it.
Mm-hmm.
And there are, just because we don't know about this in world, there's other high caliber variants of weapons. All high caliber weapons would use high caliber, just so you know. It's all the same ammo.
Interesting. That
From what
is
I'm looking
cool.
at, a high caliber revolver uses the same ammo as a high caliber rifle. Like
Huh.
according to this list.
Convenient.
And we haven't. The reason why I thought he might not have it is you said we've never seen it. Oh, God. We've never seen it before. And so is that just because we haven't asked about it, or is it actually pretty rare?
They just haven't been coming up in. I mean, they might have been in a shop, but you were looking for something different. But they haven't come up in the wild that you know of.
I just didn't know if we should stock up on a lot of it.
That's actually not entirely true. I would allow a history check from somebody.
Okay.
Coming right up.
You guys got this.
Guess that one. Oh, well, there.
25 history. Flint, now that you're seeing it in box, that, with Warren's, showing it to you, you recognize the casings immediately. The revolver that Silas started with was definitely using this ammo.
Mm.
Interesting.
Not the one he has now, but the one he started.
Yeah.
Right.
Goodness.
We know where he got the one that he's using now.
Right.
That said, if we do come across a high caliber weapon, another one, we might want to have more high caliber ammo on us. So, shall we go with 4 boxes total and divide it up amongst the 4 of us and see how it goes?
Sounds good.
Yeah. They were 10 gold a box.
Correct.
Done.
And that's not to say I can always order, if need be. Might take some time, but I can always order to have
Appreciate
it
it.
delivered. Mhm.
How many of those? How many per box?
10.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 10 bullets per box. That seems pretty standard among all ammo. In fact, it is pretty standard among all ammo. It seems to be packaged by the 10.
And I'll load 2 of my rounds into the rifle right to start.
Sure.
So I'm down to 8.
Yeah,
Who
I think
wants
that's
to?
the best way to think about it. Now that you own it, I'll just give you more
Sure.
information just so you can have it.
Who wants to hold on
understand.
to it and just so we have somebody taking all this information down.
I can. I already have a pretty long range gun though. I feel like it would probably be better with someone else so that they could get stuff off from a longer range. Also, if it has a bigger kickback, Aranoa is not strong.
Yeah, it does. I believe compared to your rifle, it has a kick of 12.
Yeah, mine. I couldn't use other rifles because they were too strong for me. Like I had to get this one because that
What
met
is-
my strength.
I'm
What
looking
does
for
that
pick as
mean?
well.
Yeah.
Code of the West firearms, I believe. Let's see.
Yeah.
A firearm with a kick rating requires a minimum strength score to wield properly. A creature that does not meet the minimum wields such weapons with disadvantage. If you fire a weapon with the burst or spread properties and you do not meet its kick rating, you must succeed a DC 10 strength saving throw or be knocked prone, and targets in the area make their saving throws with advantage. So this one is kick 12, so yeah, I can.
Yeah, not me.
You could as well, Shra, right?
Mhm.
I mean, either of us, you from the horse or me from afar, and then bursting with speed to get up close if necessary. Or Sheriff, I don't know. You haven't really spoken on the high caliber weapon at all.
No, sorry. What was the number on that kick? 12?
12.
Well,
Yeah, I'm good for it.
It's two-handed and it's heavy, considered heavy weapon.
Two-handed heavy weapon.
I could technically use it up close.
Oh wow.
I
Well,
think that's a cool hand.
oh.
Let me double check that.
Aim at 5 feet.
Or do you have
Wow.
to be farther away? That's minimum. Yeah.
No, that's the thing of the. That's the
Oh my
beauty of
God.
that feat, right? Is being able to
Yeah.
shoot things
The
point blank without
second part
penalty.
is crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, why
Yeah,
not?
guys. Now that you have this feat here, Tower, you can set, like I think I said it before, your wheels start turning literally, and you can realize why maybe Silas is so effective
Sure,
the way he
sure.
has been.
So wait. Now that I'm putting this together in my mind, I could take this up close and wield it two-handed, using my extra attack, pop off both shots in a round,
And use your reaction to reload.
reaction to reload, and then use my bonus action to get a martial arts off as well. So an unarmed strike, essentially.
Sounds pretty legal to me.
I feel like you should
I'm
have
missing
it.
something.
Sounds goddamn horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I could also stow it and pull out both my revolvers and
Yeah.
start doing some of that shit too. Yeah, I'll take it for now.
Now, I know you got this whole don't be an engine of death thing going for you.
I do. Is the thing.
Damn shame. Damn shame.
There's no such thing as high caliber rubber rounds, right? Oh boy. Here we
Shooting
go.
entire
No.
medicine
Yeah,
ball.
no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but we're gonna rule that right now. No.
That's absolutely
The high
fair.
caliber ammo in my mind is like hollow point, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it has one job and it is not non-lethal. This is specifically lethal ammunition.
Very, very fair.
Just firing a cylinder full of erasers at people.
Oh shit! And I here's one more thing I picked up in the downtime.
So there you go.
Oh, damn. You're just gonna be fucking
Hot
people
damn,
up.
Robo Son, you have got this.
See, you're starting to figure out things.
Right.
You're learning about your. You're starting to learn about your nemesis a little more through.
He's beginning to
Yeah,
believe.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
things can get really nasty.
It's about to get rough for somebody, including Tower Spirit. When he starts blasting fools. But that's part of the story. It's part of the story.
Somebody call a
Absolutely.
cleric, but not for us.
Right.
Absolutely. Sweet.
Cool. That's all very interesting.
I know we've really gone over, but
Oh shit, I haven't
our
even
time,
been paying attention.
I would say like if there's anything else you need to wrap up here in town, and if there's anything you want to do to start us for next time, essentially, like, do you want to? It sounds like you wanted to go use that coin. Do you want to use it, or whatever? I mean,
Yeah, I think that's the next thing, right, guys? It's the using the coin. Any other bits?
Yeah.
I think we use the coin and we prepare to step on through, including one horse.
Yes.
that's fine. My question then is, where are you using it, and who is using it, and who's going in first?
Ooh, boy.
4 hours outside of town.
Great. Doable.
Walking hours. So we left the horses behind, except for the one
Mhm.
and the pets. I don't know who wants to flip the coin.
Do we have to make a
volunteers
check
go through
to?
first.
Do we have to do a check to flip the coin, like to make it work or something? I don't remember.
Not to make it work. I am going to ask whoever does flip it to roll me a D100 for me.
Oh,
But
okay.
that has nothing to do with an active check to make it work. It will work.
If nobody else is chomping at the bit on this.
Go for it. I'm feeling pretty unlucky lately.
Excellent.
Nice and middling.
Who's going through first?
Tower will
I know you're all going.
volunteer.
You're all going through. But who's
Yeah.
going through first?
Yeah. Tower will.
Excellent. Your feet hit. You get that familiar feeling. You're up to your, calf in water as you enter this twilight space. The first thing you realize is the water is not murky. It is crystal clear. You can see little glowing fish nibbling at your calves and feet. Do you want to look around at all?
I would love to look around at all, yeah. Here comes a little check.
Okay. You kind of pan around a little bit, and as your gaze goes to where the cabin sits, you realize there is no cabin. But there is a tent, and there is a partially burning campfire. And you do see the shape of a person attending it.